my magical, scrumptious, and delicious Aquarius. How are you doing, my baby, my boo-boo? Today we are doing the classic you versus the. We're going to see what is going on between you and your person, whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage, the suspect. All right, so this is your September 25 energy going into October, and we're gonna see what's going on with the suspect. All right, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, and we assume some kind of a rift or separation between you and your baby, but don't worry, because everything's gonna be okay. All right, listen to your mommy. It's gonna be okay. You got okay. So the problem here in Aquarius, first of all, is that your person is coming up in the Magician, and you kind of like it. All right, that's why I like you as well. I'm a Scorpio, you're Aquarius. We're the agents, like we're the CIA and the FBI when they actually collaborate. Like you can't, like, you know, we're the special agents. You like the fact that this person is smart. Could be Gemini energy, or something could have happened between the two of you in Gemini season. We're both this year. This is a smart person. This is someone who they can make something out of nothing. They're quite lucky too. But what you love about them is that they're just so brilliant. They're so smart, so scrumptious. The problem with that, though, is you got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You know, the Magician, that's the god Hermes in Greek mythology. That's kind of what I work with, but you can, you know, take it how it resonates. You know, that's the god of the messenger of the gods, the, you know, the OG angel, angelos, the go-between, the brilliant one, but also the god of the thieves, you know, the smart Alex, and the little sneaky cunning one. And then you do have the High Priestess here, deep in the depths of the underworld. So the problem with this person is that they're a little too smart for their own good. And they could have a propensity, and I'm not saying that's Gemini, but that's like a dark side of that, you know, Mercury, Hermes energy, is somebody who might be prone to a little bit of fibbing. And it's kind of like innocent lies. But, I mean, you don't like lies, Aquarius. That's why I love you. You don't like the lies. Like, you're like, why even? The Knight of Swords, this is how they see you. They see you as a twin soul. Look, more Gemini. There's so much Gemini energy in this. They feel like you get them. But they're prone to confabulation, maybe not even like in a bad way, but this irks you about this person. It irks you. You're not sure where to go with this. You could very well be in a silence, a hiatus, separation, or it could be a standoff. There's a lot of this energy in September of people kind of being at a checkmate situation. This person is manifesting you back into their life. But they want to manipulate you into it. I don't think this is like a chronic, like nasty liar. I don't think this is like, you know, someone who's like evil, but it sounds like they can't help themselves. This is the King of the Thieves, all right? Queen, anyone in between. So let's see what happened in the past to make the situation so. Also, Aquarius, welcome to BlueAngel Love Tarot. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. Give your mommy a kiss. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know how it goes. No, but seriously, like, leave me a little comment. All right, hype me up on YouTube because it really helps me out. I took a break. I haven't been, you know, I've been just dealing with like health issues. So, I would really appreciate it so we can get this channel back on track and keep growing and growing and being more and more fabulous and keep buying bigger crowns. All right. Okay, that's for, but maybe you like crowns as well. I feel like, because Aquarius and Scorpio, we're exactly the same. We're just individuals, and, the crown just grows bigger. All right, so the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person loves you. They feel so understood by you. And they probably said it too, or like you feel it. If it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, this person's just like so enamored. They're like, I've never met somebody as smart and as brilliant as you. But there's that, I don't know if it's like their personality, upbringing, situation, because they just feel like this is a charmer, this is a salesperson, all right? And I think that's the thing that's rubbing you up the wrong way, because you can feel it. You're coming up in the King of Wands. You're like, I can see everything. And you didn't let them all the way in. For some of you who had a situation where it was like a first date, second date, third date situation, this person was like, so when are we going back to your place? And you're like, you're not invited. Look at this. There's a kingdom behind this gorgeous king. You're like, no, I gotta, I get a little torch. I gotta figure out who the F you are first. And they took offense at that. They're like, yeah, but I like the challenge. I want, oh, we'll see. They're getting to work. They're studying you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, but there is a dark side to this person, because the problem is with the Eight of Cups, they're always like searching for the next best thing. They could be obsessed about their career. They could be in a place where they're kind of like mid-level to where they want to go, or they're always dissatisfied with life. And that's that, like, confabulation. I'm getting a lot of confabulation. So they could be like lying about themselves or their achievements. And you're like, no, I gotta study this further. Let me get out my microscope. All right. This person is in love with you, though. If it's something new, they're like in love. If it's something established, it's kind of the same thing. You were holding the torch of the household, the hearth. You were like taking care of everything, making sure everyone's okay, the protector, protectress, anyone in between. You were the lioness protecting the homestead or the relationship. And you have so much passion in you, Aquarius. And this person is a little bit more flaky. They're flaky. They were like, yeah, I love you. They worshipped you. They loved you, but you always felt like you couldn't really rely on them. So it's kind of like that situation where, all right, my car broke down, but this person's like, oh, I'm coming. But then, like, I don't know, they forget because they're writing a poem or something, It's it's that, starving artist type. And what got between you was that you got sick and tired of doing all the work in the material sense. So you had to do all the work. Like, you had to make sure you spent time together. You had to schedule the date nights. You had to, like, maybe even earn money. Like, specifically, this person just like, kept on pursuing their dream and kept on loving you, like, in this like ethereal sense, which we love. And BlueAngel love tarot. Love should come from soul level. But when it, when push came to shove, the person wasn't there for you, because they how could they be there for you? It's almost like, even if you needed rescuing or something needed repairing in the house, like, this person, maybe their car is always breaking down, or they just like never fix anything. If you need something, you got to make your own money for it. There's just no sense of responsibility here. And you got tired of holding that torch here. The Knight of Cups. But they love you. See, like, boo. You two love each other. I know this person is a bit of a failure on some kind of material level. It could also be, the fire in the bedroom. Maybe this person could be the opposite. Maybe they were so stressed out because they feel like they're not good at providing and making money. They kind of overcompensated and forgot about, the passione, and they were, focused on work too much. But yeah, from the Knight to the King. All right, this person is just going to keep loving you no matter what. They think they're going to persuade you. They're thinking of a sales plan here. They're not sure which way to go. They could be currently at a distance from you, or like traveling to see family or friends. Or, this fall season for the holidays, they might be like recharge, like they're on some kind of a journey. They might be recharging with family and friends, but they're spending a lot of time alone trying to think of a cunning plan to get Aquarius on board. This person loves you. Nine of Swords. However, the worry is getting the better of them. If you're hoping to hear from this person because you're in separation in the next 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks even, I'd say don't hold your breath. They need to learn something. You do have a soul contract, however, the Hierophant. At the latest, and remember, time is a slippery fish in the tarot. Don't sue me, all right? But Hierophant, Taurus. By springtime, late springtime, by Taurus season, you will be hearing from this person. Or if you're, excuse me, I even got a hiccup. Yeah, like they got a lot to digest, you know, like when someone's like this person, they're kind of like flaky, scattered, you know, they're always, they might be a people pleaser. They need to learn they got to be more concrete. And their intentions currently is to give you more love, but it's still like the cups. It's the king, which is beautiful and wonderful. There's not a lot of balance around them. They're all in the cups. They're all in the Gemini. So they're all out there in the ether. They're going to come back more concrete. Their fear here is getting the better of them. Their fear. They're thinking of a cunning plan, but they're thinking of different versions of the story. And in the end, what's going to work for them when it comes to getting you back is the Hierophant. It is a soul contract. And doesn't mean that it's your soulmate for life. Depends on what they do. It's all about free will on this channel. They're going to try and do right by you and be more concrete by the end of springtime next year. What's the advice from my papa? Nine of Pentacles. Enjoy your free time. I don't know why that's coming up, but you might be feeling more peaceful right now. Even if you're still in communication with this person, give them the space to grow because you're doing really well. The focus is on money right now too. Abundance, money. You're growing a business. Good messages are coming towards you. Got a lot of good friends around you as well. Heed this call, but focus on yourself. And I know like the holiday period's coming up, so you know we know what terror that is. If there's like family or friends you don't want to be seeing because you're sick and tired of that, just don't. Like, just spend the time with yourself, Boo. Just spend the time with yourself. Just know that the spirits are always with you, and they're bringing you money. A little, see, little Brady is bringing you money like that. Boom. And that is for real, for real. All right, my Boo. This is what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below if this is your story. Don't forget, we also have the preserved roses from Rose Forever New York. If you want to treat yourself this season, they're so gorgeous. If you want to treat yourself this season, your mommy has a special code for you in the description box below. You can get these 20% off, and they're very reasonably priced. They last a year to 3 years, but I bet it's more. I've had these for a month. They are impeccable. I've been, I've been fondling them. Let's just say that because I love the roses. The roses belong to the goddess. So there you go, baby. I'll see you next time. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Something's going on every day. Something's going on with me, you know that. But I'm just glad to be back posting, and thank you so much for your patience and for being such scrumptious boo-boos. And remember, there's always opportunities. If you want to see other people, if you're in separation from that douche flute, by the way, douche flute toss, anyone in between, you're welcome to do it. I just see a lot of offers, a lot of scrumptiousness. Look, even that boo-boo has the tulips here. So, or maybe go to Holland, or maybe you are from Holland, and this, that's a special message for you. Tulips are lucky. Anywhere with tulips or flowers, it doesn't have to. I'm not pushing them. Don't worry. I don't that. I got no dog in this race, even though it's a collab. It's not like I'm making loads of money from this. So, but yeah, flowers or places of flowers, like a garden or like a garden center. You might be meeting new people there, or just finding your vibe. But tulips are important, or like a Van Gogh exhibition or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels